I'm also shooting a show for TV One called Justice by Any Means, which is more of a 48 hours kind of show where I'm just a stand-up host. I'm not acting in that at all. I'm just like the host of a true crime series. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, it's different. I can tell you, I haven't had two shows on the air at the same time. That's different.
Well, that's awesome. That's a good problem.
Yeah.
That's a good problem.
That one premieres October 24th on TV One.
Well, definitely be looking for that. Definitely be looking for that. And one more question for you. You know, you're playing an FBI agent now. You played an undercover police officer in the past, and so how do you feel about the current climate between law enforcement officers and the community, real law enforcement officers and the black community now around the country?
You know, toward that end, everyone, you know, normally I wouldn't promote another person's project, but Ava DuVernay did an amazing job with a documentary that comes out this Friday called The 13th, about the 13th Amendment.
Right.
And how, you know, the 13th Amendment essentially calls for the end of slavery, but it makes it legal to get free labor if someone is a criminal. Wow. So since the 1800s, you know, there's been deliberate attempts to criminalize black men in the name of being able to, like, number one was about getting free labor again. So 4 million slaves were freed in the South. This was a way to get free labor by criminalizing basic activity like walking down the street or loitering or, you know, drinking from a water fountain later on once the Jim Crow laws came into effect. So the state of black men in police hasn't really changed since the days of slavery.
Right.
You know, slave catchers became, you know, the early versions of the police departments in the South. So, you know, on the flip side of that, though, I've actually played 14 law enforcement characters in my career. Some have been shadier, some have been righteous. But one of the things I'm definitely proud of is, in fact, I had a cop come up to me just the other day at the screening of the 13th and tell me, you know, he became a police officer because of the role I played on New York Undercover.
I believe that.
But for me, that's happened a lot. I've seen that a lot. How many people have chosen law enforcement as a career because of what they saw on television? So
absolutely.
I think in terms of the current state of affairs, they're deeply rooted, and it's not an easy, solution. But I think once people, you know, sort of get a grasp of what the root causes are, I think that can at least shift people's perception